So you guys know how to put IVs in, so this is just going to be an aid to locating the vein. And we'll do a couple simple things to make it really easy to remember. So I'm going to start with like kind of the machine. I think the 3 big buttons on the machine.
So what I do is I come to the ultrasound and I turn it on. Power button. When I'm turning it on, I want to figure out what probe to use. So for an ultrasound guided peripheral IV, I'm going to use the linear probe. It's flat, okay? This is your probe marker on your left here, which lines up to the left side of the screen as well. These are just tied in basically to the 3 ports. So I literally, you just follow the wire and then click that one. The second most important button is the depth button, which is basically to make the screen deeper or more shallow. And the third button is the gain in the bottom left corner. Turning it clockwise makes everything brighter. Turning it counterclockwise makes everything darker. Next, we'll talk about positioning the patient and the ultrasound. Super important, patient positioning, ultrasound positioning. When you're putting in the line, you want to be able to see your ultrasound and the side of your insertion kind of in the same plane. Okay, you don't want to be turning to the side with your ultrasound over here. You want to be seeing where you're going with the ultrasound in real time with inserting of the IV. Your probe line here should be to your left, and it basically reflects this small green dot in the upper left corner.
The key thing to do is to adjust the 2 buttons, so gain and depth. And you want to bring the structures around, like that round structure, it's right there, the closest possible. Like I had kind of screen size. The last thing I want to do is this. See? You want kind of as much of the object you're looking at to be in the screen. So I change the depth, and you can adjust the gain to make it bright or dark, and then you find it. The subtleties of this are, one is you slide up and down, you slide forward, see the vein runs in that direction. So that's staying in the middle of my screen. If I compress it, see what compresses first? There's the vein, and there's the artery. Did you ever see that? If I push down, watch the artery beat.
Okay.
It'll be thicker walled, and the one that opens up and closes is the vein, because that's the one with the first compression.
M mode just puts literally a line right down the middle of your viewing screen. To get out, click 2D, and you're back to your normal screen.